Welcome back to Adventuring with Angie. Last week I celebrated Christmas with my family before driving to Colorado to help move a friend. This week the forecast calls for a winter storm and we are getting prepared. Come with me as I get ready for the snow, get cozy in the house, and fall in sync with the shift in the season by slowing down and nourishing myself. Let's get into it. A storm is coming today and I wish that was the only thing on my mind.
Bubby, chill.
Life has been quite the whirlwind lately, between friends visiting, family visiting, and the road trip. I feel like I haven't had a moment to stop, and it's definitely weighing on me. At the same time, I'm so excited for what feels like the next chapter for me. I've been dreaming of building this commune life for a long time, even before I had the land, and to see things come together is invigorating me and giving me a boost to focus more. It's also reminding me that while I'm hard on myself and feel like I haven't done enough on the land, I've actually done so much.
The entire fire station was just at the trash drop-off, and so I'm so glad that I looked this cute, and sad that I didn't get anyone's number.
Since moving here, I've stocked up my tool shed and refamiliarized myself with everything. I've learned how to process trees and prepped a year of firewood. I cleared the land of all fallen trees, fire hazards, and debris. I built a deck and an outdoor bathroom for a future rental. I got a generator and installed a manual transfer switch, and I outlined processes for the house, land, and everyone's safety. I've also piloted volunteer weekends on the land, short-term stays in the house, and now have 2 long-term members, one in a tiny home and one in the house. While I feel like I haven't done enough, it is okay. In the 9 months that I've been here, it's like I've birthed a container that others can now come into and help nurture, grow, and expand. On January 2nd, we got our first snow of the season, and I absolutely loved it. We were told to expect up to 24 inches, but lucky for us, the rain washed most of it away and gave me just enough time to think about what I actually needed to prepare for. After spending the beginning of the week recovering from my drive and working on some personal tasks, I was ready for some work. My house and land is located at 3,100 feet, meaning I'm above the snow line, but not so high that we get the heaviest snows. At the same time, my house is at the end of the road, down a big hill, and we rely on neighbors to plow and salt for us. I don't know what it's gonna be like driving in and out when there's ice and snow on the road, but I can tell you that I get to find out this week. Jen and I dragged ourselves down to the generator shed to work on the roof today. This project has taken me a lot longer to get through simply because I stalled knowing that I don't know what to do. I get into this cycle of being afraid to work on something when I already know that I don't know the process, and then I start feeling the pressure.
You're funny, you playing keep away with her? Alright, let's see. Do we trust my creation?
I sort of waited around on the shed hoping someone would help me, and a few people did offer, but no one followed through.
Drill me.
In the end, I decided, fuck it, let's just do it ourselves, and we're gonna learn something in this process. I've never installed any type of roofing, and I've never drilled through metal, so I sort of talked myself out of working on it, afraid that I was gonna mess it up and need to repurchase the materials. But with Jen's support and no bullshit attitude, I felt confident in just trying and seeing what I can do. It's certainly not a prize build, and I'm sure it violates building code after code, but it's built, and it'll keep my generator relatively protected from the elements while allowing for some ventilation. On Friday, I really wanted to organize and clean my room. Watching Rachel and Jen unpack into their spaces is really pushing me to actually unpack into mine. It's kind of wild, but I spent so much time outside when I moved here that I threw my room together and never really decorated or customized it for me. But lately I've been feeling like my room needs to be a space of grounding for me as I bring more people onto this land. I spent the morning cooking and relaxing before cleaning out my entire closet. I donated 3 trash bags full of clothing that I no longer need, and I moved all my summer items into the attic space so everything remaining in my closet and dresser is wearable and desirable now for this season. To unwind after cleaning, I enjoyed a neighborhood stroll with the landmates.
Yeah, do you see these, bud?
It was so sweet to just walk and chat and let the pups roam together. To close out my night, I slowed all the way down and enjoyed a long, hot bath.
Good morning and happy Saturday. It's cold out and I don't know if you could see, but a storm's coming.
Snow is coming today, and before it arrives, I want a coffee, so I decided to take myself into town for a quick drink.
Thank you so much. So, the snowstorm definitely came. It's here, it's coming, it's falling down. It looks absolutely beautiful, like. Winter might be my new favorite. Oh my goodness. And also just like, look at these trees around me. Like, come on. I didn't know if I was gonna like winter. I love it.
Our documentarian at work. No, come on.
I invited Eric over to get snowed in with us since his well pump went out the night before. We spent the evening eating delicious food, telling silly stories, and baking some cookies as we lounged around the house. It was a really sweet evening, and it made it feel like a real snow day for me.
Happy Sunday. We survived the storm. It was not as bad as it was predicted. We did not get 2 feet of snow. We probably got 3 inches. And most of it's melting, though some of it is icy now. Oh my God, it's so nice out. I lost my dog. I'm gonna go get him. Benny, come back. Come back, little nut. Look at this little neck.
It's Rachel's birthday today, so to celebrate, we all joined her for a brisk walk through our icy neighborhood. It has been really nice to have her here, and even nicer with Jen, and now seeing how our dynamics balance one another. Rachel is touchy-feely, even more so than me. Jen is no frills, no bull, let's get it fucking done, but also crack a beer while we do it. Together, we make a hilarious group, and I cannot wait to try my best to capture these candid moments between us, because they're pretty wild. Building a community from scratch is hard. Every single person you bring in will affect the community dynamic, and being clear on what we need and who we need to do it is crucial. I've built communities my entire life, but I've never built something like this. I know we're gonna have some challenges, I know we're all learning in our own ways, and I also know that this has the potential to be incredible. Thank you so much for joining me on another week of adventures. If you enjoyed this week of my life, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss an episode.
It's like kind of icy hail now too. I'm just gonna be super honest. My eyes can't stay open. So.
Next week we get hit with some below freezing temps, another storm is coming, and I can tell you right now, the commune's infrastructure and the members are getting tested. I can't wait to share more, and I'll see you next week. Bye!